What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. Listen, court documents are dropping from the R. Kelly trial, and some of this information is really explosive. Now, honestly, let me put this disclaimer out here. None of what I am getting ready to say or read to you guys is in any way my defense of anything that R. Kelly has been convicted of doing. Let me say that one more time. None of what I'm getting ready to say or read is a defense to anything that R. Kelly has been convicted of. However, there is some interesting information as it relates to Azriel Clary and her mother, Alice Clary. Now, if you guys remember, the Clarys have been a part of this R. Kelly story for many years. They have participated in all three parts of the R. Kelly documentary. And Azriel Clary was actually one of R. Kelly's girlfriends who did the infamous interview with Gayle King before she finally left him prior to his trial. And she actually testified against him in court. So I'm going to read you guys information that has come from the court documents. And it's interesting. Now, R. Kelly and his lawyers have been saying this for a while, that he was set up by her and that her testimony really should not count because it was all a setup and, things of that nature. But like I said, so I'm going to read you guys some of this information. It is coming from court documents. I'm getting this from the Neighborhood Talk. Yeah. So Jane, who is at Alice Clary, it says Jane's mother gave Jane some final advice before she sent her daughter to meet defendant, who believed Jane to be 18 years old. Some of the things that her mother told her were the following. Be prepared to sing 3 songs. He said he will meet you and listen to your song. Please take your glasses off and hair to the side. Mama knows best. Pretty hurts. The third, your choice. Don't yell. Put on a show. Dance. Grab his hand. Shimmy. Wiggle. Sit on his lap. Entice him. While singing is all about performance. This is your chance and opportunity. Don't blow it. Jane's mother even told Jane not to look grown. Take off all that ugly ass lipstick. I told you he don't want you to be grown. I told you to keep your hair curly. That shit look a mess. You need some jeans or shorts. You're trying to look grown. He wanted you because you look young and innocent. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Not a little girl trying to be grown. You're a damn fool, right? So this is coming from the court documents. Although defense counsel did not make much use of it, Government's Exhibit 233 offers powerful evidence showing that the defendant had no reason to induce, persuade, entice, or coerce Jane into going to California with him. Text messages introduced by the government show that Jane, with the guidance of her mother, enticed the defendant, who reasonably believed that Jane was 18 years old, to bring her to California. In short, when Jane traveled to meet defendant in California in April or May, she required no enticement, persuasion, or encouragement of any kind. This is some other information that was that were in the text messages. At one point, Jane's mother got frustrated with Jane for not prioritizing her music with defendant. On April the 23rd of 2015, Jane's mother texted her and said, "You need to let him hear your songs. Let him see your videos. You're trying to date the man. You need to let him see your shit." Jane's mother also continued to encourage Jane's relationship with defendant, telling her to be a little feisty, stating he married Aaliyah because she was feisty. She didn't let him run all over her. You need to be different than the rest. Later that evening, Jane's mother texted her saying, "You're silly. That man ain't trying to do nothing with you musically. He wants to fuck. Period. Because he like young girls." Jane reassured her mother, I'm sorry, y'all. James reassured her mother that the defendant was willing to look at her performances and was patiently waiting to look at some of her videos that her mother had emailed her. On April the 24th of 2015, after the defendant left Orlando, Jane's mother instructed Jane, "You better be texting him so you will stay on his mind." Later that day, Jane texted her mother about flying to see the defendant in California. Jane says, I talked to R. Kelly. And then some of the other text messages says, you need to let him know your age because he in public doing stuff because he think you of age. So he don't care. But when it come out that you're not, you didn't tell him, he going to look stupid and he will really be mad. And you will make him look like an idiot. He may not mind your age, but that needs to be his decision. Don't assume. He may be hurt and deceived and very upset. You have him lying to people. That's not cool. You are silly. That man, oh, I just read that already. You will probably hit you up to fly him out later by yourself. Get there and you'll have no choice but to have sex because he'll probably tell you he ain't giving you a return flight unless you do all kinds of BS. Tell him how he gave me the black undies again. This man is in love. Oh my God, you're trying to marry him and have his babies. LOL, my son-in-law going to be older than me. Too dang funny. These are the text messages that are coming from the court transcripts that she exchanged with her daughter. So honestly, you guys, when R. Kelly and his attorneys were saying that these parents knew what was going on and these parents basically sent her there, it sounds like there was some validity to that. Now, remember that Tasha K was riding with the Clary's tight when she was exposing R. Kelly, a long time ago, and then they fell out. And she said that the reason why she switched up on them is because she found evidence that they that they were setting R. Kelly up and that they sent their daughter willingly to R. Kelly. Listen. It sounds like there was some validity to that, according to these documents that were just dropped. I don't know, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I will talk to y'all later.